What up, guys? Jamie, Shine Guys. I got a jacked up, scratched up Prius. It's a Prius. Hybrid Prius, 50,000 miles per charge. Don't quote me on that. That's what they told me. All right, so they got a big scratches. Does that see it in there?
Let's see, let me get a little closer here.
Man. Okay, so we have that. It goes all the way across the whole car. Can't really see it with the light on there. The metallics hide it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand. Did that come off? You can see that pretty good?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna sand it, hit it with some 2000, all these spots, and then I'm gonna go ahead and polish it out. Make it as perfect as possible. Got trusty soap, sanding block, 2000 grit. So I'm gonna do 2000 first, and then I'm gonna go ahead after that, I'm gonna hit it with my next polisher, or probably with a rotary, with some wool.
Light pressure?
Yep, light pressure. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just shaving off the clear, knocking down, closing that valley. So the valley is this, I'm just kind of quickly leveling it out. It's light pressure, 2000 grit sandpaper, nice crosshatch patterns. All right, so now after I hit it with 2000 grit, I'm just gonna 3000, just the majority of these bigger scratches. I'm gonna extend my scratch patterns. My sand pattern is gonna go from, I'm just gonna extend it. So I'm actually gonna sand a bigger area. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't wanna have a ton of different flat spots in my, I want it unison. Not a ton of different flat spots in the paint once I start polishing. This is factory finished, so I don't want to be that aggressive. If you look in the lights, which you're not gonna be able to see in the actual camera, but you can see kind of the eggshell look in the actual clear coat. So once I start diminishing that and that goes away, I want to stop. I'm gonna stop and it's ready to just start polishing. Or the scratch, it is what it is, it's gonna stay there. All right, cool, so now, like I said, I'm gonna keep sanding this whole area. I'm letting the sandpaper do its work. Try to be as even as possible, at least with my sanding patterns. I kind of always watch my strikes to make sure they're even. Like I'm not using a ton of pressure. I'm just mainly letting the sandpaper do its job. For video's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna polish this area to perfection, and then I'll go ahead and finish that other video, or the other side off camera. So if you look at it closely, this scratch right here, you can slightly still see it. This one's gone. I'll be able to smooth that over with my next press. And this one, you can still grab it. You can grab it with your fingernail. So indication it's not gonna come out. So now what I'm gonna do is when I polish this, I'm gonna use a little bit more force with my rotary, and I'm just gonna knock it down and try to smooth it over a little bit. And let's see. All right, so now I've got my heavy cut compound, my wool pad, and I'm just gonna start cutting the rest of this. So I got my DeWalt. I'm gonna run it pretty high. I'm probably gonna be around 1800, even maybe a little bit higher than that. I just wanna take out all my scratches, all my sand scratches, these bigger defects. Anyways, all right, watch me go to town. So another thing too, so when I'm using this, I always have it as a slight angle when I'm cutting.
Never flat?
The only time you're flat, the only time you ever want to be flat is on your finishing process. Or unless you're on edges, you know, or trying to maneuver around edges. You want to kind of butt up nice and flat to get those nice and evenly done. So what you want to do is kind of slightly angle still flat on the actual part of your pad. Still want it nice and flat. So. So another thing too, so once it starts dusting and you start seeing dust here on the panels, that's an indication you're running dry. So you want to either add more water, some lubrication to bring down that dust and reactivate your clear coat. Another thing too, is you want to be able to clean your pad. We like to use these are Bondo mixing sticks, but we use these or either popsicle sticks to clean them. So clean up a little bit of moisture, and just go back to work. Sweet. All right, so now we're done with that step. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my Rupes. This is a Mark II. Mark II 15 mil. With this, I'm gonna use actual little brush. I like to use these brushes more than like the popsicle sticks still work, that still will work.
Brushes just get the fibers to stick up?
Yep, we want them fibers up to work. So again, I'm not gonna use much cutting compound, it's still cutting compound. And right now, all I'm doing is gonna take out all my swirls that I just made. And I'm full speed, I'm going about four on my power. Okay, so what I did there is I just hit it light pressure. Light pressure, because I already did the work. My first step, my rotary step, my sanding step was to remove the scratches. My rotary was to take out my sand marks, and now I was just taking out my swirls. So this step is gonna be a lot faster step, and your third step's gonna even be faster. I just literally wanna take out my swirls. So the reason I forgot, I did leave for some reason, we left the window down, but I wasn't really worried about it because I know that I was gonna run like what I was doing, and I wasn't gonna fling compound everywhere. I was using moisture, so I wasn't creating a ton of dust. But like I said, always keep your, obviously you want to either tape up everything, but this is just a quick repair, so I just wanted to hurry and do it. So anyways, all right, so I'm gonna wipe it down, and then you guys can see the after. And this towel is like I don't know if it's a waffle weave. Anyways, I think it's an auto fiber is where we got them. Auto fiber towels. Okay. Let's grab our light.
I was gonna say, I don't even see them anymore with my eyes.
So they're pretty much slightly be able to see a little bit right there in certain lightings. But the one I thought that wasn't gonna come out is actually out. I'm gonna wipe it down with some soap and water to make sure I got it out completely, and it's not. This doesn't have any fillers. I'm not using anything that has any fillers, so it should be out. But just to see, I'm gonna go ahead. So I would say that is fucking dope. God damn. You know what I mean? So that's a pass. And that to me, we can go and chase the haze, the micro marring, just a little webbing in there and get this to perfection. But I just helped out these guys, helped out a customer. They'll be stoked because I didn't think it was gonna be able to be polished out. If you can look, you know, this is sand marks over here to the deep shine. Sand marks, deep shine. So yeah, this was a good, you know, this is a good two-step, I would say. You guys all need to get a scan grip. Anyways, guys, what up? Jamie, J&G Auto Reconditioning, Shine guys, we're out here in Salt Lake City. We're working. We're not pretending online. We're here working. Like, subscribe, and follow. We're out here.